Hello, and welcome back to Conscious Reality, where we speak on love, relationships, and spirituality, where all three happens at the same time. Listen, let's talk about something very important and very interesting and very simple. The question is it okay for a woman to approach a man? Is it okay for a woman, a beautiful woman, the feminine energy, to approach a man? Listen, ladies, you being approached every day. You get approached on a regular basis. And the thing is, you don't like what's coming to you. You don't like the men that's coming to you. Many of you can't stand the type of men that's coming your way. However, you refuse to approach a man because you think that's beneath you. You think that's the most ratchet thing to do because that's not your job. Here's the problem with that, right? If what's coming to you, if you don't like what's coming to you, why don't you go get what you want? Think about it. If you don't like what's coming to you, why not go and get what the heck you want? That's a very simple question. This is not 1950s anymore. See, you are able to do whatever you want to do. You can work, you can have your own career, your own business. You can have your own house, your own home, your own cars, your own everything. But you're afraid to approach a man. Some of you are afraid because if you get rejected, your whole ego is crushed. Your whole year is ruined. If a man rejects you after you shoot your shot, you don't know what to do with yourself. Completely heartbroken. Well, how do you think men feel when we get rejected? We feel the same way. We're just used to it. It's a part of our man's reality. We get rejected all the time. It's just a part of life. So you have to understand that. But your ego is too big. You can't be rejected. You can't face rejection. Your whole self-esteem, your self-confidence, everything is crushed. But yet you repeat stuff like, I want a confident man. I want a man who's confident. Are you confident? Why not? Now, let me tell you this right. Let me tell you a secret. A lot of women out there are approaching the men that they want, and they're getting them. They are meeting the guys that they want, and they're shooting their shot. Where a lot of women, like some of you, are waiting for the right man to come to you. But while you wait for the man to come to you, the woman who want them and who sees them and who acknowledge them and who recognize them is going up to them. Make themselves available. I'm just giving you an idea. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. It's up to you. You're a grown woman. Do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, if you approach a man, it ain't like men is like, he's too masculine. We don't want that. No, we don't mind it. But there's a way how you approach a man. There's a way. If you are interested in a man, there's a way. And if you really want to know, I'm here. That's what I do. Well, I don't approach men, but I help people find their partners. Very simple. Here's the thing. When a man approaches you, it's different. He comes up to you. He asks you your name, where you from, for your number. That's not how you approach a man. It's different. That's the masculine energy. You don't have to approach a man, but make it known that you are interested. You gotta make it known that you are interested. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you gotta be corny. You're at the park, or you're at the restaurant, or you are at the bar, which I don't really recommend to meet people, but you're at the bar, you're at the shopping center, or a grocery store, and you saw a man that you are interested in. You see him a few times, and he don't approach you, because some men sometimes are a little shy. Some men don't want to be rejected either, so they don't try. Some men assume that, especially if you're attractive, they assume that you have a man, because most men assume if you are an attractive woman and you look well put together, you probably taken. So they don't even try. But if you know that you're not taken, and you've never seen him with a woman before, it might be your chance to shoot your shot. And what you want to do, you just want to get in his space and say something like, hey, wow, how much does this cost? Do you know? Listen, sounds corny, right? Or if you're at the park, excuse me, don't you like this weather? Isn't this weather beautiful? By that, he will know if you are interested or not. And he will answer you. When he answers you and you respond, When a man continues, see, when a man is interested, he will continue the conversation. He will continue and take the lead. A lot of times that's what happens. So when a woman just puts herself in a situation or the position to be approached by saying some corny stuff, lovely weather we are having today. Oh my God, this sweet potato looks beautiful, don't it? Hey, what do you think the price of this piece of ham is? How come they don't label these prices? If a man is interested, he will talk. If he's interested in you, he will continue the conversation. He will make sure he does, because now if you approach him and he likes you, you give him the green light. That's how you do it. It's very simple. You don't go up to a man and be like, listen, shawty, you married? Ah, that's corny stuff. Where's your woman at? You know, your woman know that you out here? That's I hate those. Those are ridiculous. Does your woman know that you out here? What? Just ask him if he's married, I mean, at least. But that's a stupid thing to ask. You don't have to know if he's married or not. All you have to know is if he continues the conversation, then when he begins to speak, then ask him those questions. But you don't just want to, hey, where's your woman? Hey, I'm sorry, but your wife is lucky. Man, you don't know anything. That's corny. No, that's just ridiculous. That doesn't work. Because he's going to be like, oh, thanks. He probably don't even want to talk to you anymore. And he's probably single. But you got to be cool. Listen, you can't be afraid of being rejected. You can't be afraid of being rejected. Because in all reality, the ones who are coming to you is not the ones you want. Are they? They're not the ones you want. Go get the ones you want. I don't know why women are afraid to do that. I think it's the most simplest thing. Would I mind being approached? As a masculine dude, as a man, I've been to combat 5 times. I'm a retired Army vet. You know what I mean? I've been blown up. I've done things. I've been there, done that, did it all. Masculine. Would I mind being approached? No. I think if a woman, I mean, I'm not saying that I want you all to approach me, but I'm saying, I'm just making a statement. If I was out and a woman who I find attractive, because the more attractive you are, is the more a man is like, yes, I don't care what you're selling, I want it. Why do you think that they put all these pretty ladies as those marketers, those salespersons, those people who walk around and offer you stuff, and the ones who are online selling you Bitcoin, and the ones who are online doing those cash app scams? The prettier she is the easier it is for the man that she approached with some nonsense to get what she wants. Let's be honest. Prettiness sells. Attraction sells. If you are attractive, I don't care how, sometimes it don't even matter how you approach a man. If he finds you attractive, listen, he can take over the conversation. The first thing that we'll look at is your physical attraction, is your body, is your sexual experiences, your sexual, that's what we look at. I know it sounds bad, don't it? But it's not. It's just what men do. We look at your physical, because we don't look at your intellect first, because we don't know your intellect. We don't look at the way how you take care of your kids. We don't look at your degrees, because we don't know what degrees you have. We don't look at those things until you pass the physical attraction test. Does that make sense? It sounds bad to you because you're a woman and you just don't want to accept that. But you like attractive men too, don't you all? You like attractive looking men. You like them tall, dark, and handsome. I don't know what you like, but y'all like the physical things too. We just that's one of the big parts of our makeup. But don't be approaching a man in no bonnet on your head. It's you know what I mean? If you're gonna approach a man, don't approach a man just thinking that he should like me. I want a man to like me for me. Listen, you better first like you for you and put together yourself first until you like you for you and say, oh, no, I am good enough. It is good. Now let me put myself in a situation where he can recognize me. He can talk to me. Seriously. Some of y'all just don't get it. Some of y'all refuse to play the game. Some of y'all, that's why you stick out the game. That's why you're miserable. A lot of you all are miserable out the game, calling all the shots, calling all the fouls, but you're not in the game. So you got to be quiet. The game is fun. It's just that you want to take the game personal. You know, if a person plays football And every time he get tacos, he take it personal, he gonna be a terrible sport. You are just take everything personal, so you can't enjoy the experience. You can't learn. There's no growth there because you are taking it personal. Learn, experience, put yourself in somebody's space that you like. That's a very simple thing to do, but I think it's a big deal. I will never approach a man. I will never. Well, those women who are approaching them getting exactly what they want. They're having their fun. These men are wanting them. These days, women are even proposing to men. Now, I wouldn't go as far as doing that. I wouldn't advise proposing to a man because I don't know, man. I think that's too much. Because when a man is ready, he's gonna do it. And if he's not ready, he won't do it. And if he's not ready, he's not. I don't think you should do it because you will never be sure if he says yes because he don't want you to feel bad, or if he says yes because he actually wants to marry you. Now, it's not the same as approaching a man. If you approach a man and say, "Lovely weather we have today," well, maybe. If he doesn't want you, trust me, he will say, "Yeah," and he will walk his ass away. He won't be stuck there in conversation and making things up. But a man, if he's interested, he will ask you a bunch of questions. He will try to keep the conversation going. You know what I mean? He will keep the conversation going. He will take his time and he will stay around, and his body language is going to start to show. The way he smiles, his face is going to change. He's going to look at you in your eyes and he's going to speak. He's going to converse with you. And that will show you that he is interested. But should you approach a man? I think so. I think if you want the man that you want, you should approach him. Or you take the ones that's coming to you, those raggedy dudes that's coming to you all the time. The ones who come in your inbox talking about, "Damn, baby, you're fine." Now, do I believe in approaching a man online? Probably. But it's different. I think when you're approaching a man online, first, you got to see how the water is, see how the water feels. If you want to hear the other part of this about meeting guys online or approaching guys online, leave a comment. Let me know that you are interested, but I don't want to carry this video on for too long. Listen, thank you for listening. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, and I'll see you next time.